back in our skinny pants, and we got a new light for the gym, so that's cool. All right, I spend most of my time trying to figure out how to talk to y'all, so I'm just gonna let you know what we're doing. We're gonna do a warm-up. Then after the warm-up, we'll do a heavy movement, some sort of cardio, whether that's the row machine or on the treadmill, maybe carrying something heavy. And then we'll do some sort of pump movement, just something to get the blood into the muscle. So that's what today's gonna look like. Let's get started. We're gonna do 10 of these, like burpee power high pulls. I don't even know if that's the name. That's what we're gonna call it. Come down, burpee, up, pull. That's one. All right. That's 10. So I think we'll do just like 10 more. And then we'll move on to some, I don't know what they're called. I'll just show you. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is kind of loosen up the calves. Make sure our mobility is good for the overhead squats. I'm going to show you what I do. The contraption. Okay. All right, so what I've got here is I've got two 45-pound plates stacked up on top of each other in a surface that I can hold on to. So just to kind of warm up / open up that really tight Achilles tendon and the calves as well. So we're gonna get on the edge of these and we're gonna sag our heels to the ground and just let that sit for a minute. After we've let it sit for a minute, we're gonna do some calf raises all the way down, all the way up. And then we're gonna come back down after that and sit again in that lower portion of the stretch. And what that does is just kind of loosen up that really tight portion of the calves. Now that we've warmed up our calves, we're going to I'm gonna kind of warm up all this, get this kind of stretched out. Take this 50-pounder and we'll just sit. We're gonna twist from side to side and really open up those hips. Just opening everything up. Next exercise. Before we get going on our overhead squats, we're going to put on our lifting shoes so we can stay a little bit more upright. So we'll put these on and then we'll get going. Got shit on the bottom of my socks. All right. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. So we're gonna start with 95 pounds. You'll notice I kind of put my hands all the way out to the end of the barbell. And that's just what's comfortable for me. I'm not an expert on this movement. I've just done it before. I'm sure there's people on YouTube that can tell you I'm doing stuff wrong, but oh well. Ooh. That felt pretty good. We'll go up to 135. All right, going up to 135. My goal today, ideally, would be 225 overhead squats. I feel like would be pretty good since we haven't done this in over a year. I don't even know if I'm recording, to be honest. Oh, I am. Same thing. 135. We'll see how this feels. I hear my daughter. Okay, feels all right. All right, we were a little wobbly on 135. So before we jump up to 185, we're gonna do 165. 155. We'll do 155. We'll do 165. We're also going to take a step back this time because I realized on the last one that I had nowhere to dump forward if I needed to without the bar slinging back into my face. I think right here will be good. Oh, that was kind of heavy. Okay, this next movement will it's at 185, so it'll kind of tell us, I don't know if you can see me, I just did 155. And to me, it was easy in the squat, difficult in the hold. And what I mean by that is here. So we're going to move up to 185 and see what that feels like. If we do find that this is too heavy or this is just good enough, we'll stay here and do a couple reps at 185. Let's get back to the lifting. I'm going to put a belt on for this one because I feel as though I need it. Put this belt on and we'll go for 185. If it feels good, we'll go up. The thing I like about this movement is that if it's too much, all I have to do is drop it backwards or drop it forwards, depending upon where the weight is, and I'm out. So it's not like a back squat where you feel as though you're kind of stuck in it, and then you can bail out of a back squat. But all right. Okay, that felt good. So 185 felt really good. Felt like everything was tight. So we'll try to keep that same momentum and we'll jump up. This next one, we'll jump up by 20 pounds. So we'll go up to 205 and see what that feels like. But if it's anything like 185, I think we'll be all right. I'm not an expert at any of the movements that you see on my channel by any means. If you see something I'm doing wrong or something that can make me lift better, then I'd love to hear it. This is 205. We'll see how this feels. And then if it feels good enough, hell, we'll do 225. We got 225 loaded up on the bar. We're gonna see if we can squeak out a 225. Balance. If you lose your balance, you will fail the lift, either frontwards or backwards. You may see me pause in the bottom to make sure I have my balance before standing up with the weight. We'll see what 225 feels like. I know it's going to be heavy, but if I keep everything tight, I may still get to stand up with it. So we'll see. All right, 225. Am I videoing? Okay, 225. I am videoing. Man, that's a sticking point. Yeah. That was dumb. I was here and I went, huh. And then I caught it right here. I had to push the rest of it out. I didn't explode enough. All right, in between the last time you saw me lift this and now my phone died, so I was sitting there talking to myself for a while and it wasn't recording. And we kind of lost momentum because I also had to put my daughter down. So we're going to call it at 225. That was the goal anyways. Feels pretty good and we have a lot of room for improvement. Let's get on to the next lift. So we're going to do, I think it's around 50 pounds, 50, 70 pounds. Not quite sure which one. We're going to do kind of like a front load walk on incline. We're going to shoot for 10 minutes on this. This one's just going to really focus on being able to carry at incline, enough weight that if I was ever in a position where I needed to do it, I know I can. This thing is super loud, so if you can't hear me, it's because it's so loud. It's at the incline at max, and we'll sit here for 10 minutes walking, and I'll catch you after I'm done. Okay. All right, distance 5 miles, time around 12 minutes. Absolutely cooked. So that's good cardio set. Had to shed the outer layer. 125 pounds on the back. We'll do some lunges there and back until I don't feel like doing lunges anymore. So we'll see how this goes. I'm already sore. This dang handle. Whew. These some bitches are heavy. Set 2. Sorry you have to hear me grunting. Set 3. Oh, sheesh. That one was rough. All right, I went back. I wasn't very happy with the angle of the first 3 sets, so I'm swap it up for this 4th set. If anybody's wondering the way I'm getting this over my head, it's just a clean. So like that. And then just a push over. That'll do for today. So that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching. I'll try to have this video out within the next couple of days. I think since the last week we gained some subscribers. I think we're up to 30 the last time I checked, which is amazing. I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Like I said, I love doing this regardless, but it is nice to see that people enjoy the work that I put into these videos. So that's kind of nice. We're going to continue this every weekend, putting out content. Hopefully we can get some momentum behind this and start having fun with it. All right. We'll see you next week. Okay. Good morning, everybody. No, we're not going to start like that. Good morning, people of YouTube. Is that good? I don't like this in my face. Flip it around. Good morning, people of YouTube. Today for our workout, it's going to look